Welcome back to Worms and Warriors, and welcome once again to Grand Tactician, the Civil War. This is our Confederate campaign that started in 1861. The date is now April 23rd, 1862, and we're just about to head into a battle. The Battle of Chesapeake and Ohio Canal. Okay, so we have advanced on Washington because the AI left that place open and defended only by Patterson and his 26,000 man corps. We've pushed up there with Jackson and Beauregard. We're going to see what we can see, and we're going to see if we can wipe this guy off the map and advance on Washington. So we've got a defensive situation, which is a bit crazy since we've invaded the place, but, you know, that's how it goes sometimes. We've got a nice river, or maybe that's the canal, I'm not sure. Let's see, does it tell us anywhere? Rock Creek, or Rook Creek maybe, I can't quite see. Rock Creek, yeah. Okay, so Rock Creek is running along here. It's got a couple of crossing points right there, which we've defended with some parapets and a division of infantry. We've put up breastworks right here. We're using a fence that's already in place and some more parapets right here with defenses in front of them as well. So there's no way we can be flanked here as far as I can see. At least not really. We've kind of got almost like a fort here. It's going to be a very difficult place for him to attack. We've got a division on the fence. We've got a division in reserve. We've got artillery behind. We've got a bunch more artillery over here. So I mean, we're going to be hitting people with artillery and infantry fire from all over the place. We're well defended here. Jackson and Beauregard are in place. Our cavalry under Canty and Jeb Stuart are just out the front. And we're going to see if they can scout anything out, see if they can spot anything. The Union's coming in from here. Yeah, just that one spot. So they're coming in from here at the Blandenberg Road. Okay, so hopefully they're just going to come straight down and smash themselves on our defences. They may not, but I hope they do. That would be nice if they do. We've got a viewer unit in combat here today. We've got the 1st CSA Marine Brigade under William R. Cox with their reboard muskets. It's their first battle. They're in the parapets, in the thick of things, so we'll see what happens here. Hopefully they don't march all the way around our flank, because that would be tedious, but we have got defences set up there if they do that. Okay, so let's get started here. We're going to get the scouts out for the cav, and then we're going to send them scouting. But first things first, since we are on a defensive position, I always like to get long-range orders out. So we're going to give that out from the corps commanders. We don't have Lee on the field. I didn't move him forward for some reason, but anyway, I'm sure Beauregard and Jackson will manage. So I'm going to send Stuart up this way. I'm going to send Canty along this way. That way we'll see if they're coming on our flank. We're starting the day at 16:34, so near the end of the first day's fighting. So the vast majority is going to happen tomorrow. If you're new here, why not subscribe? Why not check out the channel and see what you think? See if you like the content. There's quite a lot of Civil War based content on here. We've got several campaigns already completed with Grand Tactician. I'm just working my way through a Confederate campaign of Ultimate General, which is another awesome game. So yeah, if you're into this sort of thing, why not check it out? See what you make of it. There's no sign of Union movement along this road. There's no dust kicking up or anything like that. It doesn't mean they're not there, it just means we haven't seen it. Oh, there we are. We can see the movement. So it looks like that's Pope's brigade. Oh, some swish-looking greenish uniforms. Nice. Pope and Negley. Wonder who else they've got coming. I'm going to keep Lomax here for now, just to see if anyone does come down the road here. Which road is this? Rock Creek Church Road. Okay, cool. I wonder if these are real places. I mean, I'm assuming they are. So we've lost sight of Pope. I guess they're in the vale of that hill, maybe, so we can't see them. Lots of dust being kicked up. reasonably armed cavalry with these units here. We've got Maynard carbines, which are pretty good, actually, in Canty's division. And Springfield musketoons for Harry Hayes and Jeb Stewart's troops. Bit harsh on the AI that they're having to fight us in an offensive battle here. Oh, spotted another one. Is that Abercrombie? I think so. Looks like it. End of day. All right. I don't feel like we need to do much. I'm just we'll put Stewart over here. We'll keep an eye on them coming. We'll leave Canty here just to keep an eye on anybody coming this way. We do have 21 extra points here, so maybe let's upgrade the parapets again. There's quite a lot of upgrading going on. Sure what else we're upgrading here, to be honest. Points are coming off, but I don't know what it's doing. Well, I think we're about as upgraded as we're going to get. Alright. Let's get going with day 2. Here we go. Just spotted Pope. He's coming this way. Down the Milkhouse Ford Road. That's a nice name. You're going to come straight down here, Pope? That would be nice if you did. Yep, okay. Nothing spotted on this church road, so I think we're okay. Let's pull Stuart's guys back again. Why is the retreat option not coming up? I don't really get it. Like, I thought the cavalry, if they've got their division commander, would get the retreat option rather than having to wait for orders. Maybe it's just quicker. I don't know. Well, whatever it is. It's fine. Let's also pull Lomax back. I don't think we need him out there. Back you come, boys. Speed this up. We're about now into day 2 here. Lomax is on the move. Stuart should get back nice and easily, safely there. Let's pull those boys back into the positions. And then bring it on, Patterson. Here they come. Oh, we have some Williams guns as well. We've got them up on the line, so let's see if they can do some damage here. I'm going to turn off their fire at will. A little concern I've got is this little bit here. But I think we'll be all right. Oh, there's some troops coming down this flank. We've just seen that. So they must be either using both these roads or they're going to try and envelop us. Which, you know, they're welcome to try. We've got reserves here who can man this area. We'll be fine, I'm sure. Let's just slow it down a moment. I'm going to bring in the scouts. We don't need scouts out when we're back in our lands. Our area. You know what I mean. Be interesting to see how these guys get on. So parapet and abatis. That's what it's saying now. I've never noticed that it actually says that. Still quite a lot of musket armed troops in this force, so we will have to look at upgrading that. I would say probably 50-50 musket and rifle armed. I'm going to send a little skirmisher screen out the front. It's going to kind of help us to see what's going on. Now, I had thought we would spot enemy movement by now, but we've seen nothing. Take a little gamble. I'm going to put the cavalry out again just to have a look. Maybe he's just forming up for his attack. Or maybe he's thought better of it. This is a tough position to attack. To be honest, I wouldn't fancy it much myself. Especially not when outnumbered 2-1. Where is he? There's Pope. Yeah, they are seriously marching around us. Ah, okay. What an absolute joke. But you know what? We're happy to fight him wherever the hell he wants to attack us. What's he doing? You can't cross here. What? Why is this? Okay. I have no idea what he's doing here. As far as I'm aware, he can't cross this stream. Maybe the AI doesn't know that. I mean, what the hell? Oh, can they? They can't cross the stream. All right, well, that's just great. That's just great. Unreal. Oh, can they? I honestly don't know. It looked like they could there. No, I don't think they can. What? This is just bizarre. This is Bram's unit here as well. I was going to send them over to the left flank, but we don't need to. Bram's guys can stay here. That is the 7th South Carolina Volunteers. Also in their first contact. So they're coming now, it seems. Let's see what happens here. Let's see how this goes. We'll keep an eye on our flank. Now, the rear's well defended now. What are you doing, Patterson? Just get your men in order. But they keep marching down this road as well. Get your men in order and come and die. Alright, so that's our Parrot rifles opening up on them, but I doubt will cause much damage. The terrain's terrible. Quite a bit of cover for the infantry. The Williams gun's going to be saved for real close range in case they come over here. He's lining his boys up for an attack. Once Greer's skirmishers are in place, I think I'm going to send him and Lee's skirmishers forward to see if we can harass these guns on the left flank. Well, their right flank, our left flank. claws taking fire, but that's fine. They're okay there. Our guns just can't seem to get a shot anywhere, as usual. Okay, so Greer's in place, or almost in place. Let's send him forward to fire. Let's also send Stephen D. Lee forward. See if we can provoke an attack here. Iverson's going to go forward as well. Well, if they'll obey the orders, they will anyway. Definitely hitting those guns. Problem is you're getting filled up with the detachments endlessly from infantry. But we'd rather have infantry guys manning the guns than artillerymen. Still no attack getting pressed anywhere. Yes, had enough of obeying orders. Pushing forward, it's slowed down. Let's call the skirmishers back. Yet again, the skirmishers not obeying orders. I mean, I don't know why they never do. Pull them back. Did a nice job skirmishing here on the flanks. 450 casualties. How have we got 450 casualties? Here we come anyway. The attack's pressing in. They're definitely avoiding the Williams guns. I'm going to stick these guys on fire at will. Let them fire at anyone who comes in range. I'm actually going to send Greer and Lee skirmishers back onto the creek bed there. Looks like they're only going to push on our right flank by the... well, so it seems. "11 casualties for the cavalry." How? Why are the William guns not firing? Why are they idle? It looks like they're firing. But it says idle, and I've got another target. Parapet and obstacles. Okay. UG skirmishers need to pull out of there. Come back, boys. Rear skirmishers broken as well. They were holding off a whole brigade. Yeah, okay, McClaws come out of there. Skirmishing is definitely over. The CSA Marine Brigade seems to be doing quite well. Well, they've lost 100 men, doing fine though. I'm gonna put Anderson into the breastworks and take out Jones, who's armed with muskets. I haven't got no range here. 600 casualties for the 7th Brigade. You hold firm, Edward Johnson. These enemy brigades can take so much punishment compared to ours. We're holding firm. I'm not concerned about any section here, really. A little concerned with Everett Johnson, but I'm pulling him out. They've suffered 500 casualties. I'm going to put Withers in his place. We've still lost 1,300 men. That's crazy when you think that they're attacking these parapets. You see how we've lost that many. I'm going to push a little counter attack here. We'll see if we can drive them off. I feel like our casualty rate's going up much quicker than his, and our brigades break so much easier. It's mental. Just going to speed it up a little bit here. Right, so we've finally driven someone off here. Well, we lost way more men than I wanted to, but still 2-1 casualties. And a nice little first battle experience for some of our viewer units, which is always good. Send the cavalry out, see if we can cause some more problems for them. Nope. Where do you think you're going? That is something I truly hate in this game when the artillery advances. I mean, nobody thinks that that's a good mechanic. We haven't had the official withdrawal notice yet, but it seems to me like they're pulling out. So a bit of cavalry harassment can't be too wrong. Get in there, Hayes. Come on. Yep, that didn't take much. Yeah, if you just fancy maybe not spinning around and just fire, I mean, what are you doing? Come on, after them. Let's move like we've got a purpose here. That infantry's faster than our cavalry, come on. Let's get going here. So following this victory, it should leave Washington reasonably open, but I don't know if we're going to be able to take Washington. I guess we'll find out. Because I'm going to assume end of day. I mean, that is withdrawn. Okay, I was going to say. Okay, so he lost 2,500 men. He lost almost 5,000. He recovered 5 of his guns, so didn't lose them all. It went okay. And like I said, this was an advance on Washington. I'd be shocked if he doesn't come pumping back with McDowell or whoever else he's just had going off there towards the western side of Virginia. They'll be powering back towards Washington, and rightly so. Alright, so it's all like we would have expected. They lost 649 killed, 737 captured, but we have to parole those guys because we have got no prison camps, as I say every time. We lost 1,071 missing. How? Like, how is that? Unless that's counting as sick. We've got a lot of sick men, but I don't really know. Okay, well, let's press on and take Washington if we can. I doubt we'll be able to hold Washington, but let's see how this goes. Let's play on a little bit. But they're still nah, he's stopped now. Or has he? I don't know what they're doing. I'm assuming they're going to come back this way. They've got to, surely. And maybe we'll take this opportunity to go and march up towards Grafton with our Northwestern Army. Just see what happens there. I don't want you taking Frederick. Just push on towards Washington. Yankees forced to skedaddle. Okay. So we are now at Washington. Yeah, they're pumping back across. Alright, so let's see what happens here. We can just take it and we'll pull back out. Washington falls. Union capital taken. An absolute nightmare for the Union, yeah? Let's just slow this down a minute. Okay, well, I hadn't really seen it going like this, but, you know, we'll take it. Absolutely crazy. What does this do? His national morale's dropped to 51. Ours got to 99. But our support is still plummeting down to 83. And I don't know how you fix this. It's like Virginia support's down to 69 now. Kentucky stayed at 44. I don't understand why this depot is not in our hands. It's in our area of control here, but we're going to pull out anyway. I don't think we're going to hold Richmond. Washington. Why is this depot not back in our hands? It just doesn't even make any sense. Now it is, okay. I cannot believe we just marched into Washington. Okay, but what I really can't believe is that our national morale is still down and plummeting. 69% now. Even 91 in North Carolina. We're all pretty steadfast there. 96, 97, 92 in Mississippi. Arkansas 81. Tennessee on 89. Yeah, well, it's an issue. It's definitely a problem. Our news agency's finished at Nashville. Great. Okay. I'm going to pause at a moment. I'm going to have a quick look at some problems that we may have. So, I was wondering if maybe there's massive shortages, but it doesn't look like there is. I mean, we've got small shortages in both Virginia and Kentucky, but nothing huge. Niter, forage, wood. I mean, it's nothing that would make the population unhappy as far as I can see. So what's causing it? Why is it plummeting like the way it is? A little bit of coffee shortage, but I mean, that can't be dropping your morale like that. We don't have that many shortages, really, if we're honest. Crops a little bit here in the eastern side, but I mean, morale, national support is fine over here. I don't really know. I just don't know. Gunpowder, crops, wool. We still haven't got enough for a factory, almost like, but it costs so much money. But we'll set a factory up near maybe, I don't know, maybe in Nashville, or maybe up in Kentucky somewhere. Do they have workforce? Not really. Maybe it's Somerset, but there's no railway there or nothing like that. I think we'll set one up around Nashville. We'll set a factory up around Nashville. See if that helps alleviate some of the problems once we have enough subsidy, of course. I'm not spending actual money on it. What's got available? Cast artillery, weapons production, markets, nothing really. Finances are okay. I mean, not terrible. Going to increase the spend a little bit on industry. Going to drop a little bit out of the economy. We're going to keep this pretty even. Alright, so I don't know. Transport bottlenecks was mentioned as well, and I know that is a problem occasionally, but I can't see it. Like, I can't see it dropping support to the level that it has. It's not showing nothing up anyway. Yeah, okay, so we're still in a bit of a pickle here. We're still in that in the pickle sense that in the sense that we are struggling with state support, and I really don't know how to fix this. I genuinely don't know. Alright, so we've taken Grafton, no problem, yeah. Liberated all these supplies. They haven't retaken Washington yet. So what's the next move here? We're going to see if we can sit for a moment and recover somewhat. We're going to try and get recruits into Ruggles' force, and we're going to try and get them out to beef up our Virginia troops. I'm also sending Magruder up to take Alexandria if he can. Funding 2, okay. Was that ours? Yes, it was. So we could do the Revenue Act, but that's going to cost us support again. Is there anything we can do to increase support here? I don't think so. I don't think there's anything we can do to increase support here at all. Let's go with the Regulars Act. Abandoning the depot there. We don't need that. I'm not going to push up that way. Certainly not yet, anyway. Once this depot is complete, we're going to go on a little bit of an offensive, I think, in Missouri. So I know we've raided up there and taken Washington, but this is still, it's been a tough campaign, I'll be honest. It's been very, very tough. And that's good. Let's have a little go and see if we can't march up here. Take the supply depot off them. We could maybe even raid. Yeah, let's raid. Hardy's going to raid this place. Raiding through Indiana. I'm going to push on Wheeling. Ah, actually, no, let's not. Let's not. Because I think they've got that large force up there. So we've taken Alexandria. Still not entirely sure why we didn't take this depot, but, you know, maybe it's because it's linked to Annapolis. That's obviously possible. Quite a while still for some of these units. Not sure why the readiness of the first corps is so low as well. Beauregard still looking really good. Jackson looking very well. Very good indeed. Longstreet very solid as well. Look at Jeb Stewart. Ewell looking really great. AP Hill good. McCown, we're getting there. Hampton looking nice. Not a single perk though. Almost there with Loring. Alright, so we're burning stuff down here in Indiana. It's got to be causing him some issues. That depot is not in our hands, though. I don't know why. Let's march up on Indianapolis. Let's see what else we can burn. He's building a depot, so there must be an army up there. Guess they're pulling out. Totten withdrawing, okay. We got damage in the buildings in the area, factories and all sorts. Okay, we've got quite a lot of things available here now. We're going to put some money into recruitment offices. It's going to take us to 10% extra volunteers available. I think that's a good one. Have we got enough for this factory yet? Nope. Okay. What's going on down here? So we're doing a hell of a lot of burning down here. Okay, let's go right ahead and raid across towards Cincinnati. I'm going to turn raiding off while we're doing that, because we don't want to raid our own lands. We'll stick it back on when we get near there. Oh, what's going on? Couple of new ships ready. Janaluska and Macon. Okay. Let's take a quick look at the fleet. Also, they were like second-rate steamers. They're pretty good ships. Okay, so Ruggles boys are almost ready to go and try and take on Fort Monroe. We're just waiting on the Baton Rouge boys. 6 more days. Hardy's arrived. We've taken Cincinnati, okay. Excellent. Let's so Hardy's had a bit of a rampage through Indiana here and now into Ohio. I'm going to pull him down here and see if this army's still hanging out. If they are, we'll maybe engage them, but we'll probably fight it in the next episode. Kentucky support has gone to 45%. I don't know why. But I'm not complaining. Virginia still at 69, but this has gone up by 1%. I don't know why that is. I really don't. 2 days until the Baton Rouge boys arrive. I've just seen in the comments as well, I've had a couple more unit requests. I'll have a look at those for the next episode, so do stay tuned and check that out. The depot's ready over here, okay. I'm going to see what Van Dorn can do by taking St. Louis. Can he do it? Not sure. Let's move the guys out of here into the Missouri State Guard, or at least Robertson can go. Let's upgrade his weapons. Springfield rifle muskets. Nah. Actually, we've got... let's go with Springfield muskets. I think I'll be okay here in this Trans-Mississippi Theatre. We've got some more guns ready as well. We're starting to run low on volunteers. So it's going to leave Price with almost 16,000 men in the southern part of Missouri, and I feel quite confident with that. I mean, not hugely confident, but reasonably confident that we'll be okay. We're going to also move Joe Johnston back up. So we're kind of being conservative-aggressive, conservative-ish anyway. I'm putting Magruder on scout, and I'm going to send him off into the Shenandoah. Just wonder if we could spot anything. Oh, Lincoln emancipates the slaves. Okay, so that means that pretty much European intervention won't be happening. Hamilton withdrawing. Army of the Cumberland. Okay, so that was Hardy who advanced over here. Where he's withdrawn to, I don't know. We're still not ready for farm mechanization, which is a little annoying. Okay. I don't see how he's withdrawn this way when there's nothing for them there. He should clearly have withdrawn up to here. Portsmouth. Alright, so we've got the Regulars Act, okay. That forms a small professional army, so let's just pause it a second and have a look. But actually Ruggles is ready as well. So they're under Cooper. Waitman, I don't think so. Let's give it a Tolliver. So these guys all come with a perk. So we're giving out the perks here for all these units. I'll upgrade their weapons as they come into being. That's handy, actually. So we're going to have an extra 10,000 men here in the Eastern Theatre, and that's much, much needed. But for now, I'm going to actually move Ruggles down here, and let's see if he can do this. I mean, I'm not expecting great things from him, to be honest. But the Baton Rouge boys are here, and even if they lose this fight, this unit, even if we lose this fight, the 16th Volunteer Infantry as well, sorry, it doesn't really matter. It means that these guys will lose their first battle perk, and that's a big deal. Perk, debuff, you know, like they lose the fact that it's their first battle once they hit a real combat. I mean, okay, so Van Dorn's actually up here already. I mean, he didn't waste any time at all getting up there. I'm fairly sure I'd given orders for Joe Johnston to move up there. Oh, okay. So, yeah, this was a mistake. It was a mistake to march up here on St. Louis, because the Army of the West is now coming down, and they've got 25,000 men. We've got 16,000 here, poor condition horses. I mean, we're pretty well armed, actually, to be fair. Even better now. So Price's force is quite well armed, but they are like outnumbered by 10,000 men. That's not just a handful. And there's two more armies up here as well. Army of the Southwest, Missouri, and the Army of the Mississippi with 19,000 men. So again, Missouri is packed full of Union troops. Oh, and yeah. Okay, we're in a fix here. It's going to take Van Dorn a while to get the orders, but we're going to have him pull back. I've gone with foot cavalry for him. I've done a lot of forced marching with Van Dorn. He's actually doing it now, so, you know, it could be good. The Revenue Act, I'm tempted because our money's starting to dwindle. We're down to A+ credit rating. But let's not. We're going to go with Letter of Marque. But my main concern here is that price is going to be hit with 25, pretty much 30,000 enemy troops before Van Dorn can get down there. There's just masses of Union troops everywhere. Yep, so there we are. At least it's before his reinforcements have gotten in range, so we're only facing that one army. 20,000 infantry, 4,000 cavalry, against our 13,700 infantry and 1,800 cavalry. We do outgun him, though, for what that's worth. The terrain's going to be a real nightmare in this battle. It always is in these areas. And we'll fight this battle in the next episode. It's Curtis once again with this Army of the West, and they're fighting Sterling Price. So hopefully I'll see you there. If you liked the episode, please leave a like. If you've got a comment on the episode, leave a comment. Let me know what you thought of it. Have a great day, whatever you're doing. I'll catch you in the next one. Ta-ra for now.